Hello, good afternoon.
Sequel to, sequel to our discussion from last week, this week will be our the last session we're going to be having. So it will be basically an AMA session. Just ask me anything concerning what we've discussed so far, like what you've discussed concerning entrepreneurship right from the beginning of this training. If you have any gray area, anything you don't understand so far, you share it with me, you ask questions. Like I said last week, this week I'm hoping to hear from you guys, hear about your businesses, hear about what stage you are, and what exactly you need help from regarding strategy, setting up the right structures and the like. So let's talk. Let's share ideas and let's help each other build better businesses. So I'll be waiting to hear from you. And I gave an assignment last week. I think it was submitted to you guys either on Sunday or Monday. And only 2 of you did and submitted my assignment. So, and I think those are the only 2 that are on this call, Adeleke Mariam and Bimbi Ibrahim. So, can Maria hear me? Is there any problem why you are unable to do the assignments? Is there any difficulty? Let me know. So let me hear your questions now. Bimbi, Ibrahim, then Mariam Adeleke. Let me hear from you guys. Can you all hear me at all? I've been speaking to myself.
We can hear you, ladies. Please remember what we talked about during the monthly meetup. Please, we need you all to be more communicative. And can you guys hear us?
Hello.
Hi,
yes.
You heard the question your mentor asked?
No, what was the question?
Sorry, sir, can you please come again?
Okay. So last week we talked about this week will be our last session. And then this week is basically ask me anything Christian, ask me anything session, such that any problem you have with your business, you share your business, your stage at which your business is. Let's just talk. Let's share ideas on how you can improve your service offering and the likes. If it's an idea, share your idea. Let's refine it. So that's just basically what I want us to talk about. And I'm going to be sharing some few tips with you guys on how you can improve your businesses. So, but I want to hear from you guys first.
Okay. Regarding the assignments,
Yes.
Can we please get an explanation on the last question?
Okay. The last question was, let me open one of, I think, let me open yours. The last question was for you to, assuming you will sell 100 units of the product within a month, factor all possible fixed and variable expenses you will incur within that month and calculate the differences between your income and your expenses. Okay, so the background from the beginning of the assignment was, from the assignment I gave you before this one, is for you to pick a particular product you can start with out of all the possible ideas we come up with during our idea generation session. So, and you set a particular price for that product. It doesn't have to be like this is all basically assumptions, you understand? And for you to understand how to like set your prices and how to ensure that you're making profits. Because I said at the end of the day, ensure that you either make profits or you break even. So if you set, for yours, you set 2,500 naira for each of your products, and then if you sell 100 units each, you would make 250,000, and then your general expenses was 220,000. Then your income will be 30,000. I think yours is clear. You did excellent with your assignments. It's just basically for you to be able to set the right prices for your products to ensure that you make profits or you break even. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Okay, just I'm sorry, one thing. The total expense I was supposed to use, is it the expense of 1 month?
Yeah, the expense of 1 month.
Okay.
Because I said you should do the budget for that month.
Yeah.
The income, the estimated income you generate, the projected expenses that you'd make, and then you for that particular month.
Okay.
You understand me? And then you
Yes.
find a difference between your revenue and your expenses. That would give you your profits or loss. And I said you should ensure that you did not make loss. You either make profits or you break even. Did you get it?
Yes.
So any other question? What business are you currently running? Bimbi.
I am still planning.
You're still planning?
Yes.
Okay, so it's basically a clothing business.
No, it's for the assignments there's a clothing business, but for me now it's a food business.
Food business.
Yes.
Okay, so why food business?
Because I feel people need to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, and what part of the food business? Is it pastry, catering, restaurants?
Restaurant.
Okay, like setting up a restaurant.
Yeah.
And the likes.
Yes,
Okay.
like cafe. Yeah.
Like a coffee shop,
Yeah.
pastries and the likes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then have you done some market research, or is just basically the idea is just basically wrapping around your head for now?
Yeah, it's just wrapping around.
Okay, and then when do you intend to make it launch?
Hopefully next year or the year after.
That's 2024.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the most important thing is for you to, regardless of when you to start, but the most important thing for you is to first have a conviction that you have a market already. By market, I mean you have people that will patronize you already. Like when you do your market research, you know if the location that you are is viable for that kind of a business, because it's not anywhere you open a restaurant and then you would expect to have patronage. You understand? So if you do the right market research, you speak with the right people, you look at what kind of a restaurant or cafe is obtainable in your location, and then what are you bringing differently? That is basically what makes a business succeed. You understand? When people see some form of a differentiation from what they already enjoy, but if you're bringing something that is not so new to what they already enjoy, it won't really make any difference. You understand? So take your time to do your business planning, your ideation, and the likes. But the most important thing is you don't have to wait for everything to take shape before you start a business. You understand? Start small. Even if it means that you'll be making those food, and then people will place order, and then you deliver to them. You're making it from home, and then you are placing order, and then you are delivering to them. That one is another option. You don't have to wait before you have a cafe. You don't have to, like, yesterday on Thursday, someone posted something on our WhatsApp page that she would be selling, is it rice and beans with some polished rice and beans with fish, cabbage, and this thing on her page. And then I ordered immediately. I think it was 2-5. Then I told my wife not to even make lunch for me today, Saturday. So in the next 1 hour, she'll be delivering the lunch to my office. You understand? So people are doing that. They make it from home. People order and then they send it down to them. So it's another option you can look into. And then there are people in their offices that they probably they don't base here. They are in wherever location they are, probably in your location, and then they want someone to make, like, I don't like restaurant food. I prepare a food that is like homemade. You understand? So if they know this is homemade, it's not restaurants, you know, even the taste is different, the feeling is different. They can order from you and then delivery can be made. Now there are like access to delivery bags. There are tons of them. So you could just partner with a particular delivery company and then they do the delivery for you. It's something that is possible. And then it's something you can do and grow into having a restaurant and grow into having the cafe you want to have. So you don't have to wait for everything to be perfected before you launch. So just start small and think big. I pray God help you. So Maria, are you with us?
Yes, yes. Hi,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay. So you did not do my assignment.
I did. I submitted it through your email yesterday.
When? With which name?
Yesterday. I think yesterday night.
Which name?
Maria Hussein.
I don't seem to see any Maria there.
I did send it though.
Okay. But I did probably, let me check my spam box.
Spam.
Okay, I can't find it here. I only saw 2 emails from Maria Mokoyemi and then from Bimbi Ibrahim. So probably it's still on your outbox, but I should have received it. So so from the assignment, did you make profits or you broke even?
I make profits.
Okay, so and what's the products? What's the products like? What kind of product did you decide to make?
I decided to sell male accessories of different kind.
Okay, male accessories like what?
Yes, big watches, cups, clothes, shoes, everything.
Okay. Now I remember you. Okay. So that was the business still you're currently running, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think I went through your page, and then I went through your page on Instagram, and I went through your page on Facebook, and then I noticed a particular trend. Like most of your people that engage you on your page are basically, let me say, your peers, your classmates. True or false?
Yes.
Okay. And then somehow, it's, if you really want to make sales, you need to do your marketing beyond your immediate community.
Yes, I'm working on that also.
Your community should know this is what you're doing, but you should market to a larger audience. If you want to bank on basically your friends, if you want to bank on basically people that knows you, it's not everybody, probably and I noticed that most of them are even your classmates or schoolmates or something. I think majorly on Facebook. So you won't really get what is their income, earning power. How much do they earn? Are they even earning at the moment? You understand? Can they even afford to just pick buy 18,000 naira cap or 7,000 naira, 7,500 naira cap or 30,000 naira cap. You understand? So, but if you're selling a product, you need to like look for a market or a community of people that will patronize you. And one of those ways you can do that is you have a very engaging way of a very good way of engaging with customers on your Facebook. I've noticed that, but on Instagram it is very poor. So you can probably run ads. You understand? You can run ads, and then with ads, it will let quite a number of people know, even if they didn't order immediately. You understand? But they know there's a lady that marketed cap one day. The next time they need cap, if your marketing strategy sits well with them, the next time they need cap, you'll be the first person they will think about. Or if the next time someone around them needs a cap, you'll be the first person they will think about. You understand? So find a way to run some ads. You understand? Though it costs money, at least if you really want to get a very good traction, you're prepared to spend like $5 a day, $5 to $10 a day, then you would see a considerable number of people engaging with your page and seeking to patronize your products. You understand? So, but I think, and then the other thing that I noticed with your page is lately you started putting prices, but in the beginning, you don't put prices. True or false? Mary, are you with me? Wait, I've been speaking to myself. Please, can you all hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Okay. Maria. Or is it Maria? I don't know what pronunciation is that. Okay. Okay, seems your network is poor. Did you get all I've been saying?
Yes, I've been getting it, sir.
Okay. So when you post a product, put a price to it. You understand? Don't let it be that DM to no. Just put a price to it. Like I went through your page and on Instagram, I think it's your first two posts that I saw you put prices on it. You understand? Put a price to it. It will save. Let's make it easy for people to patronize you. I don't need to start worrying about to start chatting you up. If you put a price to it and then the price is within my budget, the next thing I'll start doing is to buy. I won't start that process of asking again. Do you get it? And then it will save you headache of communicating with customers and chatting. You understand? Once they know this is the price, you won't start negotiating. So put a price to it, and it will make it easy for anyone seeing your product to patronize. But I think you aside from you finding a way to reach more people, I think you're doing well, and then it's just for you to set the right strategy, target the right people, and you're good to go. You're good to go. So do you have any more questions for me before I move to the next person?
All right.
No question, right? No question. Okay, so Mariam, Adeleke, I think I went through your assignment, and then I think of everyone that did the assignment, yours was the most detailed one for me. And then Blissful Home. So Blissful Home is like an interior decoration, or what specifically is it about?
Like a bed sheet and blanket business like that. A bedding
Okay.
business.
Okay, just basically it is still interior. It is still interior.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then Blissful Home is bedding business that deals with making and selling different kind of bed sheets, blanket, pillow, and duvet for male and female, from toddler to old age. Okay, offline and online. So I think, okay, so you're making a total income of 400,000, and then expenses of 180, and then your profits please don't confuse revenue with income. Income is the same as revenue. You understand?
Okay.
Profit is what I'm seeing here is income is equal to revenue minus expenses. You understand? Income is the same thing as revenue. I said revenue is your total income, the total amount of money that enters. You understand? So then your profit is your revenue minus your expenses. Do you get it? So I think you made the most profit, and then you broke everything down in a way that is explainable and is understandable by anyone that is seeing it. So you did well. So tell me one thing you learned while you were doing this assignment, because you must have learned something.
Like it's basically planning. Like
I didn't get you. Are you having a problem with your network? I didn't hear you clearly. Okay, I think she's having a difficulty with her network. So I'm going to be sharing with you some basic business tips. Like we did idea generation, and then we did business finances and budgeting, and then I'm just going to be sharing with you today some general business advices, some general business tips, you understand, on how to run better businesses. During the course of our session, I'm sure probably I've mentioned some of this, and then let me just remind you. And I need you to please take notes of these tips. Like they might look very vague, very common, but something that if you hold on to, it will really position you to run a better business. So number one is for you to stay organized. Like have like a proper way of keeping record of your business finances. Like we talked about this while we were doing the finance and budgeting. If you're recording every money that is coming in, you're recording every money that is going out, you would know your stand as a business. You understand? That organization is very, very important. See, your right documentation, because when you have the right documentation, you would be able to meet deadlines. When you set and keep deadlines, like one of those set of people that find it hard to set and keep deadlines are people that work in the apparel industry, the fashion business. Like when a tailor or a fashion designer disappoints you, you know that it is another ball game on its own. And then people patronize some kind of tailors because they keep to their words. And people patronize some kind of business owners because when they say this is the day you get it, then be sure to get it that day. But when you're not organized, when you don't have the right documentation, you didn't even remember the day the customer brought the clothes. How will you remember the day they are going to collect it? You understand? And by being organized will help you keep the right record and set and keep deadlines. And then it will allow you to plan ahead. You understand? Planning ahead it has to do with our budgeting, like I said. Budgeting is basically you making some business decision based on your revenue and your expenses, based on your budget. So when you have a budgeting is for you to like I said, the busy season of December is coming. When you are organized, you have the right finance management, you have the right budgeting management, you'll be able to plan for December that is coming. You understand? You'll be able to plan for a season that is particular to your business. Different businesses have their season. Some, it is during Ramadan, during fasting period, that is their season. Some, it is during December, that is their season. Some, it is January, especially those that sell school uniforms or school days. Some, it is even this August or September. You understand? And some, they go day in, day out, like food vendors and the like. People eat food every day, just like what Bimbi Ibrahim said. So you need to plan ahead. So when you have the right record, you are organized, you'll be able to do all of those things. So the next one is for you to learn to be flexible. Like flexibility here is market changes every day. The way you are running business today, something will come up tomorrow that you have to like just change your processes. So you need to like set up processes and set up structures in your business that if anything happens tomorrow, you can pivot into something else. By pivoting, I mean you can move into something else that you will still be making profits and you are still running the same business. You understand? Flexibility is very, very important for you as a business owner. Then the third tip is for you to automate as much as possible. By automating, I mean, now we live in an age of customization. We live in the age of softwares. We live in the age of computers. And then there's virtually every app to every aspect of your business. Setting up enough of pen and paper, you understand? If it is a record of income and expenses you want to do, find a way to set it up on Excel. There's tons of softwares that you can use to market your product aside from Facebook and Instagram. You understand me? So find a way to automate your business processes, and it will save you a lot of headache. You know, one of our job as business owners is, you know, it will get to a point that you will be working in that business. When you've grown to a level, you need to start working on the business such that let the business run itself. And then you are working on some strategy, you're working on some hiring the right people that will run the business for you. But if you don't automate as much as possible, you will find out that throughout your entire business cycle, you keep struggling, you keep working on it, you keep working. But when you automate, the business will run itself, and then you focus on other strategy on improving the business. The other tip is like maintain a personal touch. By personal touch, I mean, now we live in an age where you will buy and sell something. You will buy and sell from someone, and then you and the person have never met before. You and the person might probably never meet again in your life. You understand? You just, through an app, you just order and then they deliver, and that is the end of it. In a way, when you, like I said, when you sell experience for people, they will want to come back. When you show a customer that you care more about how they enjoy the products, they would want to come back. When you show a customer that it is not just the money you're interested in their experience, you're interested in their happiness, they would want to come back. As little as you adding probably like a note when you're making a delivery to someone. Hi, thank you for your patronage. Our existence depends on this. You understand? We hope you enjoy this as much as we enjoy making it for you. Like, it will give that customer the sense of like, it will give that customer a different sense. Do we get it? So adding a personal touch to your business offering is very, very important. After you've delivered work to that customer, you reach out to them and then you ask them for feedback. They will feel welcome. They will feel like you care. So it is very, very important for you to do that. And then have a great website. By website here, it's not just basically your www.xyz.com. No, your Instagram page is your website. Your Facebook page is your website. If you want to have a separate account for your personal business, like for your personal pictures or your personal social media life, is okay. But your business page should look like a business page. Customers shouldn't struggle understanding what you're doing from your page. You understand? You said you are selling clothes, but it is faces that we are seeing all over your page. You said you are doing this, but customers don't even understand what exactly you're selling. You understand, from your page. So if you direct someone to your page, make it easy for them to buy from you. set the right products, the right prices for your products, put prices on it. You understand? Do all of what you need to do. Make it easy for anyone to buy from you. You understand? So it is very, very important for anywhere. Like your Instagram page is more like a shop. There are people that are making millions and billions only from their page. You understand? So it is not just by you having shop, just the way you would have rent a shop and then you paint it, decorate it, put shelf, do the same thing for your pages. If you're selling a product on your page, like let it look like a shop online, on air, that when anyone comes to your page, they see it as this is a place that the person knows what he or she is doing. They won't be confused on whether this person is selling makeup, because all they are saying is your beautiful face, your makeup product, or the person is selling beddings, or the person is, you understand? Let your personal page be for your personal page, let your business page be, but if you must combine both, have a way to make customers have ease when buying your products. So the next one is create unique contents. Like I said, there are tons of people that are selling the same thing as what you're selling. There are tons of people that are doing the same thing with what you're doing. The only way that would make you different from any other person is when you have a different product offering. When you have, like, when you're offering something different from what they are used to. You understand? That is the only way. So it is very important for you to have a very good business offering, such that something different, something unique, you understand? Even when you're posting online, unique content will set you apart from your competitors. You understand? And then the next thing is cut costs as much as possible. Like for Bimbi, you made a profit of 30,000 the assignment I gave you. That is not good enough. You understand me? Probably maybe you didn't like cut down some expenses as much as you should, but 30,000 is very small for a profit in a month. You understand me? So if you know it's from that profit, probably you pay yourself and some other things. So it's very important for you to be able to like cut down costs, find a way, those things that are like distractions to your business, to your income, those things that would make you make as much profit as you should. So the next one is, as I've talked about, experience, and then find your niche. Like by niche, I mean pick a particular aspect of that business that you're running that it is something you do very well. But by niche, I mean the fashion business is very broad. It's very, very broad. If you say you want to do everything a fashion designer is doing, people will struggle to understand what you're doing. So if you say you're a fashion designer, but you sew only wedding gowns, and you are very good with it, as in people will come from all over to patronize you only because of your wedding gown. But if you say you are the one that is doing sewing all women's wear, sewing wedding gown, sewing abaya, sewing, not very familiar with women's wear, so forgive me if I'm not using the right words. You understand? So, but when you have a niche that this is what they know you for, they know it is only corporate wears you make. And then when you're doing something over and over, there's a way it gives you some form of specialization. You'll be so good at it that everyone will know you with it. You understand me? So it's very important for you to have a niche and find a way to sell your product. You understand me? So the next one I would like to talk about is building a strong team. If you're running your business and it's just you now at the moment, it's fine. But the moment you begin to hire people, it's very important that you build a team of people that would run it better than you are. You should employ people that are bringing something you don't have. if you have someone on your team that can do the same thing with what you're doing, there's no spice. You understand me? So, but if you're running a team and then everyone from your team is having a unique experience, is having a unique, they're bringing unique skills, like there's no limit to what you can achieve. So all of those things is very, very important. And then know your competitors. It can never be only you running the business in your place, in your town, or in anywhere you are. So know your competitors, know how they are running theirs, and then you'll be able to find a way to bring an offering that would be different from what you're doing, and then be passionate about your business. Take your business as serious as you can, and then lastly, have fun. Like forever is too long to run any business that you're not happy about. Any business that when you're having fun running a business, it won't look like work to you. You'd enjoy every process in it. So it's very important. And it starts from you deciding the kind of business you do. That business has to fit your personality. That business has to be like something you're passionate about. If you're passionate about it, if you love doing it, it won't look like work to you. It will be fun. You understand me? So have fun while running your business. And then I believe I have been able to share 1 or 2 tips with you all. I pray it has been beneficial so far. And then we're going to end this class in the next couple of minutes, because I only intend to spend 1 hour with you today, since it's our last session. I believe you've learned something from the tips I've shared. If you have any question, you can ask a question. And then if you have anything generally you want to talk about in business related, let's talk about it. You have, let's say, like 5 minutes to go. Are you guys hearing me at all?
I only heard half of what you said before. My network
Wow.
is.
Okay. I shared some tips, like I think about 15 of them, on how you can run better businesses, from having the right team, understanding, staying organized, understanding the market, quite a number of things. You understand, knowing your competitors, meeting deadlines, several tips, just basic tips on how you can improve your business offerings. So any more questions? Okay, so no question. So thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much for joining the class today. And then if you have any problem or any question, you can reach out to the program coordinators, and then they'll find a way to reach out to me. So thank you very much for joining the class today, and do have a lovely weekend.
Thank you, sir.